Thank you so much. I'm an EMT, so my hours are all over the place. I really appreciate it. Okay, I'm gonna go back to bed now. See you soon. Bye-bye.
I guess we're gonna have to turn down the volume, huh?
Dad, I thought a BLT was a sandwich.
Oh, Jay, BLT. An EMT means emergency medical technician. That means she goes out in an ambulance and helps people who are sick or hurt. It takes them to the hospital if they need more help.
Why is she sleeping in the diaper? Is she taking a nap?
Well, not everyone works during the day and comes home in the evening like I do. Some people work all night or even on the weekend. They have to get their sleep during the day.
Oh!
And our hubby
And the Bearcats headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action.
She still might do it.
Okay, Daddy. We'll have to send her out so we don't get locked.
Thank you for being a good man.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
Wake up this Dennis if we come through here. Get it, Jay. Jump in a huddle. Let's clap. Start last year, so riding up laughing. They won't drive out. What do? Now
Hey, Thieves, Miss Davis just came back. She can still
Looking
do it.
downfield, it's Unitas.
Aww, we don't want to keep waking up the
Finds his man. It's
But you
Clark.
lost the new ball.
Now they've got even more breathing room out at the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Houston going up tempo.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Second down, they'll go to the air.
That's why I
Got it in the middle, it's Mark. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Cougars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
When the sign looks like this, with the
They'll try to run for it. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
Means that anyone can go in the room and use it. But when I flip it to this side with a red X, it means busy. That means someone else is using the room.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Has to get there to move the sticks. He's not going to get there. The defense was sure tackling to stop him a few yards short. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10.
And the birds are in there.
One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Makes it past the marker.
It's a little
Really
delayed.
good job by everybody
No,
there.
it
Well
is.
blocked, good run,
Like
and a
all
first
it
down.
is.
The Bearcats are in the red zone.
No, we can't stop.
Might as well give it to him again.
It's okay. We'll find
Surged
another
ahead for a
one.
couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I always love swinging in the
And I go
radar
back to him
line.
again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again. Get it to the running back. Try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 20. Got it, looking for first. Headed to the end zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Bearcats.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. They make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
There she is. That is a red X on it. And it says busy. That's the signs of the rainbow room in the community room. Does that mean Bennett
Here he
is
comes from
busy?
inside his own
What
5.
if she doesn't have
He
time
was
for
looking
that?
for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the
He's so
18.
busy trying to find me too busy to help us.
He'll start this drive from the 18-yard line.
Yeah, I fixed my auto.
Back to pass, it's Unitas.
This time it's for the other
Couldn't quite hang on to the pick, and he will be thinking about that one for a long time.
And that's why these guys played defense. If that were an offensive player or receiver, that would have easily have been a catch. Come on, man. You got to catch that and make that a pick.
Waiting until I was free to pick it up, Miss G. All right, back to bird training.
Back up now, here's second and long. The option look. And he'll be hit immediately, no gain on the play. The Cougars moving quickly to the line. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
You got to be careful if you're
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation.
Why don't you head back up to
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. He hurls one deep down the left side. What a play by this defense. He's knocked down, but what a way to come up with the interception.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you sit there and let the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
Got room on the return. And he scores! Touchdown, Bearcats!
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board.
We can use our red X.
The beginning of the morning, so y'all forget me.
For when Miss Dennis
On the run from
First game,
inside his own
my
5.
reflexes ain't crazy.
Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line.
And I'm playing on my PC, so it's a little slow.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
I think she'd love to hear about your son.
Looking downfield, it's Unitas. Intercepted a first half turnover.
Don't mind me, guys.
The green check mark side is for when you're awake, and the red X will let us know when you're sleeping, so we'll be extra quiet.
This is wonderful. I'll hang it on my door right now because I have to work tonight. So I was just about to get a little more sleep. Thanks for being such thoughtful neighbors.
You want steak no more?
Playing green now. That means you can catch it. Ew! Oh no, I got things too. Now I've got purple shoe blues. Miss Dennis, did I wake you up again? Did we do the sign wrong?
Oh no, not at all. I just really like your song. You know, I was a singer too when I was younger, and I still play a mean bass guitar. I would love to jam with you sometime.
How about right now?
I do have the day off work. I guess we could have a jam session if you really wanted to.
Always ready to jam. Is something a little creepy?
My
Let's check this out. You know what that means.
87, 85, 83. I need players to upgrade. I think it was him.
On my feet, time to go. Sparkly shoes, let's start the show. And now, everything's exploring. Come on. I just good for my hair. Give me good.
How are you going, kiddo?
What's up, Jay?
All right, little man. Here's the menu. Which haircut we going for?
I like my haircut short on the side and long on top. I remember.
You can pull it off. That's a high fade. short on the sides and long on the top. That is a number 1 guard. We use this so we don't go too up. Feel still. That there is our 2 guard. Gotta get down low, but not too low. This is a number 3 guard. We'll be leveled out, but still got work to do. You good, big man. You good.
He just a regular player.
You are almost good to go. You do so good.
Matt Forte. Matt Forte might be one of the cards. No, I need to do my QB.
This is a pomade for styling.
What QB is?
You good, Ethan?
I think it should be like an 80 something.
Thanks, Dre.
All right, big man.
I love my haircut.
There you go. So you keep running over my leg.
Whoa! Look how big my pro got.
You sure don't want to keep the afro? Try a new hairstyle?
No, I just want my old cut back. I like my hair just the way it was.
Alrighty then. Let's do it.
Are you sure you know how to cut my hair?
I know I'm not your normal barber, but we haven't found a new one since we moved here. And sometimes you gotta make do with what we got. Look, here's the clipper. That's what's gonna cut your hair. And these guards will tell me how much hair will be cut when I use it.
There's numbers on them. This one has a 1, this one has a 2, and this one has a 3.
That's right. The smaller the number, the shorter it will cut your hair. So 1 will cut your hair very short.
Oh, and the 2 leaves more hair than the 1. And 3 is the biggest. So that will keep my hair long?
Yeah, you got it. You're gonna look so slick.
Remember, Dad, I like my hair really short.
Huh?
Then a little more hair in the middle. Then the most hair on the
Mom.
Don't worry. I'll start at the top with guard number 3. Sound good?
Sounds good, but please be careful.
Uh-oh.
What was that?
Nothing.
My hair! What happened? That's guard number 1. That one's for short hair. It's not for the top where I want it long.
Oh, man, I'm sorry, son. I did use the wrong guard. I meant to use guard number 3, but hey, I can fix it. Oh, don't jam up on me, Clippers. Yep, these old things are jammed. It's gonna take a while for me to figure out how to fix them. We can't afford a new pair. Oh, man, what are we gonna do?
Hey, what's going on? Jay, your hair. It's different. I know, Pete, but the clippers broke, so now I'm stuck with this hole in my hair.
There's a barber shop near your old store. We're gonna need some help from a professional.
Good idea, Daddy. A real barber who gives Jay a fresh haircut.
You're right. A pro could give Jay a fresh cut. A professional. Yes, a professional barber, that's what we need.
All clear. I don't want anyone to see my hair like this.
Right talking.
Well, hello. Welcome to my shop. I'm Miss
Very
Phoebe.
true.
Hi, I'm Phoebe. This is my daddy, and this is my brother Jay. She needs your help.
Hi, Jay. It's nice to meet you. It looks like somebody tried to cut your hair.
Yeah, that was me. I had a little mix-up with the clipper guard. That's why we need a pro to get Jay fresh again.
Listen, baby, I understand if you feel nervous, Jay. Well, it just means you really care about your hair. But guess what? I really care about your hair, too. That's a professional barber's job.
I really care about hair too, especially mine.
It is so cute. Did you choose your own hairstyle?
I did. I know what's fresh. Ooh, can I stand my daddy in that chair?
Well, that is up to your dad.
Fix me up, baby girl.
How about we don't cut your hair just yet, Jay? How about we take a tour of my shop? This fancy paper is called a certificate, and I got it after I learned how to be a barber from other good barbers.
Cool. Wait, you like comic books? I read a comic book.
I do like comic books. I keep them here for my customers so they can read if there's a line. You should bring me a copy of your comic book so I can put it out here too. How y'all doing over there?
Oh, doing great.
When I'm done, he's going to beautiful.
Can't wait to see how it turns out. Now, Jay, how about I show you my favorite things? My barber tools.
Hey, those look like the pieces Dad was trying to use to cut my hair. This one has one, so it cuts it short. This one has two, so it leaves a little bit longer than the one. And this one has a three, so it keeps the hair long. Dad was supposed to use the number 3 and just cut a little bit of one, but he used the number 1 and cut a big one.
Spanky man, what you doing? That boy moving, boy.
Which one do you like?
The quality on his computer is ass.
That's what my hair is supposed to look like. That's how I like it.
That's called
We are at Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City. No home field advantage in this one, just a great stage for a neutral site showdown. It's the Houston Cougars and the USC Trojans. Along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Hollywood with the latest on the weather.
Catching up with the Trojans head coach before the game. One thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly.
Okay. Hey, man. Nice to meet you.
From inside the 15, here comes the return.
Go first, Sid.
He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard.
Okay, I'll take care of Sid first. But only if you help me, Jay. That's okay with you, Sid?
Yep, I'll take all the help I can get.
For the return, they'll mark him at the 19.
Oh, I like this one.
That's the same haircut I like.
I like it, soul brother.
The daddy hair looks nice, but it's missing something.
How about some sparkle?
Ooh, yes, ma'am.
On the option.
Thank you.
Pulls it on the option.
Sounds like we all
The
got a
pitch.
plan. Well,
He never had a chance to get it to the edge at first play of the game, and you're already behind the sticks. And the Cougars will hustle to the line. Back to throw, it's Unitas. Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go.
That dude can't get off the ball. He might be using them wrong.
Your quarterback to feel comfortable, man. He didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Got a man in the middle. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
Well, you love to see this on the first drive of the game, right? Third down, go back to the old faithful, the slant pass, something you put in on day one install back in spring practice. Executed perfectly, keep this drive alive.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense win.
Got it behind the line. It's Lacey. Breaks into the open. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
It's just so
Houston is
fluid.
moving it quickly down the
Yeah,
field.
my hair.
Good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. find the matchup across
watching
the
dog on
field.
TV.
Got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
The Cougars will use their first timeout here. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend.
Shut my eyes.
So now it's 2nd and long. They'll go right back to him. And the defense makes a big hit, knocks him down. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
Let's see.
This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it. Makes the grab, ready for the first down. All the way. Touchdown, Houston.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
What you doing, bro?
And the PAT makes it 7-0. They put together an 81-yard drive.
What are you doing?
And they pay it off with a strike from 38 yards out.
Yep. What you doing, bro?
Inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. On the run, it's Jackson. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Here's Sellers to throw. Pulls it in. It's Moore. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it over.
He's going to lose a yard on that
one.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Sellers to throw for it on 4th. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air, it's Sellers. Gonna take a shot. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Trying to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
I think everybody thinks when you say middle of the field safety, that's an easy responsibility. There's a lot of field in the middle, okay? I got to cover a lot of space. He does an unbelievable job covering space, breaking on the football, seeing the route, and going and getting the interception. Nice play by that safety.
Running inside, it's Lacey. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. The Cougars are in the hurry up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Lost to fire on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Marsh. And he's brought down after a nice gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking for space. It's Lacey. There's some room. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. That's the end of the quarter, and Houston has the lead as we get a look at the stats. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Sends it back in motion. Goes to the option. Now the pitch. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. Middle of the end zone. He's got it. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores.
You could have cooked it.
Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
The extra point pushes the lead to 14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score.
Dude, I wish you would stop running into me with your little car. Ow. You getting sleepy again? Huh?
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets.
You getting sleepy? You getting sleepy?
Before he stopped right there.
You getting sleepy? Ooh. Ooh.
Here comes the USC offense to get this drive underway. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle.
Putting the head on the board.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go?
I'll cross them in, they get popped.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Lee.
Yeah,
this is a simple
pitch and catch. Quarterback and wide receiver have done this 4 million times in the offseason. He catches, waits for him to take a couple steps, boom, fires it right on his chest. They can complete this probably with their eyes closed. They've ran this route so many times together.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Going for the marker on the ground. There's a crease. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
I'm not a huge analytics guy, but on 4th and 1, if you're going to get pushed like that from your own line, I say go for it every time.
Looking to throw it, Sellers. That's caught. It's
but they ain't know how to process. He caught the ball.
This offense, they move the chains. It's got it at 34. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Throwing, Sellers. Looking for a huge play. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Long incompletions are okay. We got to take shots. You got to make big plays in college football. I love that you're taking shots. Keep taking them. Some of those are going to come home. Some of them aren't. But when they come home, big-time points.
They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it up to 14. Sellers to the air again. Moves around to clear up the vision. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play.
Smelly man. What you doing, bro?
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. He's got it on the move. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. This drive facing a little adversity now. A 10-yard loss leaves him with 2nd and 20. Here's Sellers to throw.
I knew that was coming.
Touchdown Trojans.
Couldn't check out of it.
Grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team.
What you doing, dude?
More than on now.
He dropped the pacifier.
They cut stop and go into the half.
You dropped your pacifier, man.
Excitement and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling.
Yeah.
We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25.
What?
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lacy. Makes the stop at the 32.
I go way over to get your pacifier.
Houston wants to play fast.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Good pick up on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
He's got an open man. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. To the air, it's Unitas. With the catch, it's Clark.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
Timeout Houston, their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Maybe a crease. And into the end zone. And you'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Houston. Hello.
But how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a two-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Sellers. Throws to the wideout. The short hands. It's Moore. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Looking to throw on first down. Looking long. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his second interception.
Thank you, man. What you doing, bro?
Be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. The Trojans use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. Just inside the 40-yard line. It's first and 10 from the 39. Rushes on him. Takes a hit as he fires. Makes the catch. It's Lofton. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by USC. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Going to the run. It's Jackson. Might have a chance. He is run out of bounds right at the 10-yard line.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up second and inches.
Throwing Sellers. He's got the tight end. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. The offense cashing it in on that drive. The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. So a well-executed 8
You look like you're getting tired, bro.
drive. And they finish things off with an
Come in.
8-yard toss for the score. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority one. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. Just about set to start the second half. Houston will kick it away. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never
Takes a
had
mile
a
off
chance
that
to
boy.
shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24.
Smelly man.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the
Take
football,
some
but
knowledge off
we're
him.
winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to
That's
change
good,
their
fam.
coverages as well.
How you
because
doing?
they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
How are you doing?
Just come to the line in the hurry up. Here's Sellers to throw.
Thank you for checking in. Team Money, you always here, bro.
Good zone.
Hello.
Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
Yeah, love you, oh my God.
And if this offense is
Don't
going
let
to
nobody tell you you're not.
those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Oh, boy. I'm glad I got my knee brace on.
Fights off the defender. Found enough room to get it.
Smash into me like I was a bumper. Like you playing bumper card.
Man, nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly.
You sleepy?
The big fella's open. And the big
You getting
fella,
sleepy?
I don't mean an offensive lineman anymore.
All right, we get your pacifier because you put it away across the floor.
These guys are now extensions at receiver. They can make big plays.
You heard me?
Get him the ball, run after the catch.
Thank you,
Well,
man.
it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the
Thank
gap
you, man.
with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimum gain.
Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse as this defense.
Well, running me over with this doggone car.
Sellers. Fires to the tight end. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. Give
Like
him
a bull
9
chicken
on
is good.
that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. Like,
Make him on. Let's see if he really want to run that football.
You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right?
Oh, because guess what? As soon as I come in, guess what's going to happen? You're going to bump right over my head.
Games because of his ability after the catch.
I guess I never had, always had.
He is dominant in this offense.
Somebody,
That completion will take it
somebody,
inside the 4, and the offense is ready.
that's what I'm going to do.
Well, obviously they were trailing going into halftime, and they knew coming out, getting the ball back first, they were going to have to put a drive together. How good is this thing? Look, running the ball, throwing the ball up and down the field. Now they're down in a goal-to-go situation with an opportunity to tie this thing up. This has looked really, really good by the offense coming out of halftime.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal.
Ain't no way.
Charges across the line.
Ain't no way they let that happen.
USC. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And they tacked on the extra point.
Sleepy? Oh, I see you loading.
From inside his own 50. And he
Oh,
loses the football on the return. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
Wow, they narrowly avoid fumble the kick return, and if that goes to the other team, all the momentum is no longer with them. So a nice job being able to bounce back on that. Head coach breathing a huge sigh of relief.
On the option. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. Houston going up tempo.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look.
Finding some room. Got enough for the first. They finally knock him down. What a great pitch and run on the option. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. And that one will go and reverse. The defense all over that pitch on the option.
And I'd go back to him again after that first
a little
carry.
interesting over here.
More ready. They're more alert, dialed into the running back. They're like, listen, we've given up one big play. All eyes on him. Nice job getting the guy in the ground.
Made a defender miss. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
And man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that, and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the first down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
On the option. Now the toss. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. No signs of any kind of kickers that'll lead the offense out there to try to move those chains. On 4th down, trying to find his man. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over.
They janking out of the play, man.
The offense stays
I think
aggressive.
people feel good about it.
We're on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver. And maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play. Defense gets the big stop.
Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Come here, Bo. Do you have any trouble with your legs, my boy?
Bringing the heat. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long, different ways to affect him, but weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls in.
Gonna let it fly.
Like I seen Bo, you seen
This
Bo.
will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
I get it. It's the 4th quarter. It's a tie game. I need to go out and make a play offensively. But I tell you what, I'm going to be on the sideline now after that interception. As a quarterback, I'm like, please, defense, please go out there and bail me out. Give me another opportunity to go take the lead and win this ball game.
On the run, it's Lacy.
Gain
of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the 1st down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll run the option. He'll keep it on 2nd down. Nice job to keep it himself, find the 1st down marker, and move the change for this offense.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to a quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the 1st down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd down. Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive.
This game always on some janky stuff. Like when I'm really trying to close the game out, they really do something. Always do something stupid. Like it never fails.
But a nice nice job understanding just kind of
Hey, good possession.
This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. They'll run the option. Shakes off the defender. Didn't get nearly enough done on 3rd down. He's brought down at the 31-yard line. A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on 4th down. Makes a grab past the marker. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. Now on the option. Here's a little room there. Touchdown, Cougars. They move on top here in the 4th.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now, I turn to my defense right now and said, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
You gotta keep running into me,
The
dude.
extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. So that drive covered just 44 yards, and the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Looking for room, it's Jackson. Oh, he's got some space. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
I wonder about the mindset right now of the offensive coordinator, too, because they need points, and running the football just is not going to get it done. Early in the drive, late in the drive, I think you've got to be in attack mode right now throwing.
They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure it to 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's Sellers to throw. Hauls it in.
I need stick signals. Like you want to rock people, you know?
Pick up another 1st down.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. Where I'm breaking, I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
Oh, start there.
Spot in the middle. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and 10
bro. He got his hand football.
For this offense to tie the game up in the 4th with a touch. He caught it.
Yeah, that's my boy.
Touchdown, Southern Cal. The Trojans were the answer.
And great job executing. The offense did what they needed to do. You got somewhat of a decision here. Did you want to kick it, tie it up? I think you do with this time frame. 1 to 2 minutes left in the 4th quarter. You probably want to do that, but you could push the envelope. You could go for 2 and try to take the lead.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. The option look. The option, the keeper. It's a fumble. And what a break to...
Oh, I'm about to say.
That football back at this juncture, that would have been catastrophe. And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video
cheating, bro.
evidence.
You're supposed to stop the clock if you're going to challenge the ball.
Score is deadlocked, and the clock is winding down. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, and it's
You ain't full of shit, bro.
huge in a tie game.
I already cheating by letting the clock run.
Now, but what a play to come up with the interception. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. So here it is, plenty of time to go and an opportunity to move the ball down the field and win it, David.
Yeah, and you rep this every single week. The 2-minute drill, you got to be precise. You know exactly what your favorite plays are, Palmer. Go down the field, get me in field.
And it comes down to the awareness, right? Especially at the quarterback position. You're understanding the timeout situation, working the boundary and the sideline. What's the clock showing me? It all comes down to this.
They got to come up with a big play on
Try to
this
run me
third
over.
and long.
You are?
Sellers from the gun on third down. Another incompletion on third down.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds.
36.
Like, he has been really good.
Maybe
Guys,
over
I can't believe this. They must not trust their defense at all. They're leaving the offense out there, and they're going to go for it here. You want to talk about a high-risk decision. Drilled as he throws, and they stop him on fourth down with the heat.
How about that? Fourth quarter, tie ball game, and you're still going for it. The Onions to be able to do that and call it not rewarded now. The defense is going to have to go out there and step it up. Game on the line.
They'll run the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The offense uses a timeout, 26 remaining. Back to throw, it's Unitas. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Leaping grab for a big gain. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with the first down. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And this field goal might not lock the game away, but you'd be able to hear the tumblers clicking. He got it! And they surge on top here in the final minute.
You can't say enough about this kid's poise. You're playing on the road. The crowd's going crazy, willing you to miss this kick, but he stayed dialed in, puts it through the upright, David, to give his team the lead here late.
It's crazy because it's nerve-wracking. You put your body on the line for so long, and then it comes down to a kick. And he has to be clutch in a hostile environment, and he comes through for his squad.
This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Sellers. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
And, man, this is a tough spot to be in as this offense. And the defense is so deep, and you wonder if that's why they threw the ball underneath. But, golly, with the clock where it is, you have to get somewhere down the field to give yourself a chance, an opportunity to maybe be successful at the end of this football game.
It comes down to this. One more snap left in this game. If they get a touchdown, they can find a way to win it. Throws to the tight end. The ball hits the ground, and this thing is absolutely heartbreaking loss. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody.
Alright, okay. Had to be a father for a minute. Damn it, boy. Angry man. But you get too strong. Good. You get too strong for your own good, bro. You sleeping? What's wrong? Huh? What's wrong? Why you fussing? You sleeping? Huh? What? What? Huh? Come on. Let me have my finger. Y'all get comfortable. What?
From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22.
What you laughing
The run inside. It's Bishop. He's stuffed after picking up one to the 23.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Back to pass. It's Mateer. Finds his tight end. And that is good versatility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. The Longhorns lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. On the option. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. So we're scoreless, their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasting no time taking a gamble by going for it on fourth down in his own territory. Could be an alley. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work. The Longhorns will have it first and 10. This time he wants to throw. to the wideout. It's caught downfield. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. And the Longhorns have their offense in high gear. The give on the option. Fighting off the defender. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They go right back to it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
I don't think people understand how valuable it is to be able to hand the ball to your running back and get everyone settled to start the football game, especially when there's production like this. Man, your quarterback feels a little bit more comfortable. The defense feels a little bit uneasy. The offensive line gets settled in. Nice start by this offense.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
Goes to the option. Quick toss. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Ninth play of the opening drive coming up, but now they face a third down. Wants to throw. It's Mateer. Under fire. Oh, he makes a catch. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Well, I know there's a lot of people out there thinking, hey, it's third down, you got to throw to the sticks here, but I like the call getting the drag. You get the catch, he advances it a little bit, doesn't quite pick it up, but now you've set up 4th and short, and you've got to think on offense, you've got to play somewhere that can go pick up this first down.
They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force a turnover on downs.
And listen, I have no problem being aggressive on 4th down, but the consequences of that, now you got to have your defense go bail you out. So you started the game trying to be aggressive. Well, defense, you got to get my back now.
Motion from the back. On the option. Rides the option, he keeps it. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. Houston wants to play fast. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires one high and deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
This defense knew coming in the offense was going to try to test them. They were going to try to take some shots vertically down the field. The defense is ready for that.
Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. Guys, look at this. It's a right. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
And I tell you what, I can justify when it's really short. When it's 4th and medium on your side of the territory, man, that success rate continues to plummet down, and now they've just set this offense up in really good position.
Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage.
It doesn't matter what run play you have called, if you're running it inside or outside. If the defense gets penetration, everything is done. And you saw it on that play right there. Great job by the dude.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Quickly out to the tight end. 3rd and 5.
Man, I swear I love the how she makes it fun. In love with the money, and I never let it go.
Throws to the wideout.
And I get on my back.
It's the end of the first quarter.
I just let the mom get some fly with my baby, yeah.
Sometimes you see the offense is sort of settled
I'm
in
not
find
in the
areas to
little.
roam after that first quarter. Let's see what they dial up on this fourth down. Remember, they're 1 for 2 so far in this one.
What?
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Snagged out of the air. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Well, it's the heck of being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a two-shot field goal with where they were on that fourth down, but they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and I think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a role.
And that was a nice second down run and setting up 3rd and inches. And now it's physical time, right? Like, they know you might run the football. You know you probably want to run the football. How can you be more physical? Sometimes bring some extra bodies, some extra tight ends in. Go to that play that you know is your short yardage play.
Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. Now the Cougars are going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. That's looking for the corner. And he takes it in for the touchdown, Texas.
I know everybody drew that one up, right? Like, they're going to run an option, and they're going to pitch it to the big fella tight end and let him take it in for a touchdown. Nice creativity by this offense. Caught the defense off guard, and the big fella does the rest and punches it.
Oh, they blocked the extra point. So they only had to move the ball 30 yards on the drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Coverage on that one is returned. It stops short of the 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Here comes the option. Keeps it on 1st down. Creates a little space. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. And the Cougars heading quickly to the line.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Now facing a 3rd and long. On the option. He'll try to get to the marker himself. A fortuitous turn of events.
I can have my stick back. Can I have my joystick back? Huh?
Defense, and you swarm to the football, and you stick the quarterback, and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
You ain't gonna let me have my joystick?
Houston will be forced to punt.
No.
They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon.
But you don't want to take a nap. You just sitting here chilling.
Here's the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Looking for a big play. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Yeah, call a 2-minute timeout and don't go to break.
Fires to the wideout.
That don't make sense.
Off inside the 20.
That's inconvenient, bro.
Well, the defense was in cover two.
They let you know they finna check those knees, bro.
Deep, and they took everything away from the quarterback vertically, forcing him to have to try to check it down. And a great job by the linebacker, jumping to throw and getting the pick.
To the air on 1st down. Hit as he throws. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down.
But sleepy, bro.
Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air.
You're lagging, bro. You're starting to lag.
At about the 29-yard
You're starting to lag.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles,
starting to lag, bro.
He's catching the football.
You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29.
You're so laggy.
From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man, makes the grab. So important to convert these third downs. They can get it done. They'll have it at the 42. And the Longhorns with the 1st and 10. Just keep slinging it. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Makes the grab in their space.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. The ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it
y'all see what's going on?
his way, and he loses
like these niggas don't hold him. Defense on the field, bro.
And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about.
My defense was in the field. We could tip this.
Extra point here will give them the lead.
That's a question.
Oh, and they blocked him. He's got it, and he can go with it. Past the 50. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. He took it all.
I can't get mad because they just gave me a touchdown, but really? Really?
Great job on special teams. Getting penetration.
I ain't got to script the game that hard.
The convoy to scoop score 2 points the
Eclipse
other way.
It. Like, that's sad. NCAA, y'all need to fix that, bro. That's sad. I'll script the game. She wants some stuff.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Gives it on the option. Look out, he's got room. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. That penalty puts the defense in a bind. It'll be 3rd and 1. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Maybe some room here. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup at the 25. Timeout taken by Texas. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Makes the grab on the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Longhorns want to crank the tempo. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Fires deep toward the end zone. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll try the run. Runs through a tackle. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. Oh, it's picked off. Looking for more room.
On to Marcus. Go to Marcus.
And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. Here's the return from inside his 10. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make...
There he goes! Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. To the ground, he's got it again. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision, nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
Gets the back moving. Running inside. It's Lacy. He'll be tackled at the 49 after a pickup of 5.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of gains all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
Dropping back, it's Unitas. Caught behind the line, it's Lacy. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable third down. Get something positive. But how about the defense just reacting so fast, getting to the running back and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field?
Looking left. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the 3rd quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
The defense comes up big time on the 4th down play, trying to get the stop, making sure he doesn't get a 1st down. The fumble, it's just the icing on the sundae. That's fine. We'll take it, but more importantly, they got the big stop and turnover on downs.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Second down, he'll throw it. Unloads to the right. Hauls it in.
That's a nice-looking catch on that play, and I know Texas is known for DBs, and they're known for having really good running backs. Not a lot of great receivers over the years. I'll tell you what, though, this guy has really showed up in this game. He's making plays, and I know they want to continue to build a legacy at this position here in this program.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. To the air. It's Mateer. Finds his big tight end. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it at the 12.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you've got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The Longhorns trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Got a little grass. And they'll get him on the ground at the 3-yard line. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. The pitch. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And that's an interesting call by this offense, man. They go with the run, try to maybe catch them off guard, pick up a few yards, but now decision time. 4th and medium. Does this offense want to now be aggressive and make sure they go for it?
The Longhorns will try to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got it on the run. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Final play of the quarter coming. The give to the back. And he didn't find a whole lot of running room, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. They'll move the tight end. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. Finds his man. It's Marsh. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Makes the catch, and he's free. He'll be stopped, but not before he Carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. Already in prime field goal position, but they would love to score a touchdown to take the lead. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to throw. It's Unitas. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. 3rd and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And this could prove to be the biggest play of the game. They'll go for it on 4th and goal. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
Man, what a job keeping your eyes on your key. It's so easy sometimes when they run those RPOs to get a little bit lost with your eyes.
You take a play, you almost run
Nice
the play.
job seeing the ball throw. He's got his guy, makes the tackle, and gets the big
You
fourth
wide
down
open
stop.
until you get the ball to him.
Fires to the big fella. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Longhorns can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. On first down from their own 22. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Fires to the big fella. Just a quick rhythm. There and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
And he swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Out of the backfield, he's open. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. And the Longhorns go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Wants to throw on first down. Got the back over the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with him. And yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
The Cougars will use their first timeout here. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. They're working that left side. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Timeout Houston, their second. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. They have the lead in a 1-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow with this carries big-time risk on 4th down. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs.
What a great stop in a big moment for this defense. Nice job getting the stop. Now listen, the ball goes back to the offense, and this has a chance now to be a great finish. That was a clutch stand for this defense.
Now on the option. The option, he'll keep it. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. Remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler.
Great job by the defense, forcing a fumble with a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
Unleashes one. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game.
Not so.
A lot of
Man, I
teams
don't know what
things are moving. He throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a double.
Off the play fake.
He
He's
ain't gonna
taking a
throw a pick.
deep shot late
It
in the
should have been
game.
interception.
A nice play by this defense, and now you are one play away. You've got the lead. You've got to pin your ears back. You're coming home, and you're playing the pass on this play, and you are trying to end this game right here.
On fourth down, looking for the completion. Here's a throw downfield late. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Touchdown, Cougars! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
Well, and the offense shows you what they're made of. They're scoring a touchdown. They
That's so
take the
crazy.
lead with only seconds to go, and now it's on the defense to ice this thing when they take the field.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 5 here in the fourth. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And what a late touchdown in the final minute that is likely the game winner here.
He better not so good, look.
And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Timeout is called and the clock is down to 8. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Trying play action. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. This will be the last play of the game and the last chance they have maybe to win it at the gun. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Throws for the tight end. Complete in the middle. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. This was hardly an offensive juggernaut, but sometimes you lean on your defense and grind out a win.
This was a defensive struggle, no doubt about it, but we know this is a team game, and the defense certainly did what they needed to do. The offense just barely did enough. That's the important part, David, moving forward. They're going to have to play better on that side.
I think it looked more like an offensive struggle, not a defensive struggle. They definitely brought their A game, but listen, all you needed was enough points. Win, advance, build some confidence, find some things with this offense down the road that you do better.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe,
You need to start this garment.
the Jayhawks, ready to kick it away first. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. To throw, it's Unitas. Makes the grab, it's Clark. Runs through a man, he might have space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Houston going up-tempo.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Got room to work. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10.
They run it, they get the first down, and look at the offense. Right back on the football, ready to crank this tempo up.
They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Now the Cougars are going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Rides to back and leaves it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The play action fake. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
Punt is on its way. Now on the return. Was looking for more running room and found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24.
I got the brother, man.
He leaves it with the back. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Pressure coming. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
From the gun on 3rd down, Dante Moore. Here comes the heat. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Moore to throw for it on 4th down. And a sure tackle after the completion, and he stopped short.
It's really early in the game right now, and if it's 4th and short, 4th and medium, maybe I see going for it, certainly. But 4th and long, that's a situation I think you got to punt and just let the game play out. Trust your defense a little bit more.
The option look. He'll do it himself. Powers through. There's some room. Got enough space. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cougar!
And I love how this offensive coordinator uses all of his playmakers and all of the speed. This is a guy that we've seen hurt defenses before catching the football, but you can get him involved in the running game as well with the option play. You get him on the perimeter. He's the pitch man. Nobody accounting for him. It's an easy walk-in score for the offense.
And he had the extra point to finish the drive.
No, it's good.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He's got great speed. He's got an alley. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Not much room, a pickup of 2 down to the 28.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your run.
Dante Moore. Here's a heat. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Moore from the gun on 3rd down. Pocket breaking down. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Despite failing earlier on 4th down, they will try again here. 4th down, Moore. Oh, they're after him. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass, and they forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. On the option. The give to the back. There's a crease. That defense got gassed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. The Cougars racing to the line in the hurry-up. Off the play fake on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. That's caught. It's Craven. And the quarterback stuck it right in the keyhole, and they've got it down to the 30-yard line.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. And now on 2nd down for this offense. That's the end of the period, and Houston has the lead. We played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter.
So we got
goes to the option. Keeps it on the option. Now the pitch. Got enough for the 1st. Touchdown, Houston. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
The running back is going to get the long touchdown run of the stats, but the option was run beautifully. How about the timing down the line of scrimmage? A perfect pitch, and the running back takes it and does the rest. That's why this offense is hard to stop. So many options on so many plays.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Jayhawks rock out to start this drive. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game.
Snagged in, there's running room. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
He's knocked down short gain, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of him.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
Throwing more. It's complete on the right side.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Now on 2nd down. That's a really nice job by this defense, maintaining outside leverage and knocking him down behind the line.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
In the gun on 3rd down, Moore. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Oh, he can't hang on. That one was nearly picked off. Instead, he'll force a 4th down. But, guys, they're not sending the punt team out there. They're going to go for it. This is a huge risk, and, man, if it backfires, they're in trouble. Looking to the big tight end. Has it. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing, I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
From inside his own 15, looking for room. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Motion from the wide receiver. On the option. The keeper on the option. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Houston wants to play fast.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback, somebody has to have the pitch, and most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
Not much happening on that one. Maybe made it back to the line of scrimmage as the clock continues to move. here late in the half. It's third down.
Playing the option men, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Throws to the tight end. And that third down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete. Offense staying on the field there and hurry up, looking as if they'll go on fourth. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on fourth down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game. Where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
Kansas will take a timeout. That's their second. They'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Here's Moore to throw. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Taylor wants to throw. Fires to the right. They reached into the bag of tricks on third down, and it did not work.
Outstanding, bro. Really Spanish, boy.
Fourth down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the wideout. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs.
I love when defenses are smart enough to swat the ball down. Don't go for the pick, especially on fourth down. They knock it down. You get the ball anyways. Nice job by the defender.
Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Off play action on first down. Lofts one high and deep. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And we've already seen this movie early in this football game, and he already has a touchdown, and they're seeking him again. And there's a reason. He can run, right? Like, he's one of their go-to guys on the outside, and you can tell they're trying to use him early and often in this offense.
He's not afraid to go deep. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. Second half just about ready to start, and Houston will kick it off. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. The Kansas offense out there poised and ready to go to work. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening ground.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
They're dealing with a second and long. Moore. Still moving to guy trying to make a big play. Throwing on the run. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
It's nice when a QB can get outside the pocket and break down a defense and take off, but I thought the defense did a really good job of seeing it, understanding where he was going, kind of mirroring him towards the sideline as he rolled out to the right. Didn't give him any space to run the football, covering the pass deep. Really nice defense on that play.
Another incompletion on third down.
And that's a picture-perfect start for this defense. To start the second half now, your team's got...
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. More to throw for it on 4th down. Here's the pressure. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
That's a gutsy call, and I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
Here comes the option. Pulls it on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on it.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll try to take it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Dante Moore. Working the middle, it's complete. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Moore will throw. Under fire. Catch inside the 25. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Big fella showing some ability. Got away from one tackle. Defense lucky they had a few more there to help.
Yeah, he's not a big stiff. He's not a blocking tight end. This guy can do some work out in the open field as well, and he showed you his athleticism.
Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again.
Well, they try to go quarterback sneak, and I know to a lot of people that's a play we all take for granted. Like, it always works. Quarterback sneaks are designed to get just 1 inch. Somehow you've got to come up and do it. But the defense there, David, they load up and stop them.
Did a great job. Listen, everybody knows what's coming.
Touchdown, Jayhawks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Throwing more. He's got it for the 2, and we're all tied up.
Definitely for her, I'll tell you that.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They'll start this drive going to the air. Swings it out to the flat. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Houston going up tempo.
Man, that's really good defense. That's discipline, man. Understanding covering top to bottom, but not leaving the running back with a lot of space. They throw that football out to the flats. They break on it right now, give up absolutely no yardage. Nice job seeing it, breaking on it, and making the play.
It'll be 3rd and long. Now we get a timeout call by the Jayhawks. It's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. On the option. Keeps it himself. They'll leave it with him. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A low-line drive and not his best work. The ball is going to be downed at the 35.
And these punt returners only get so many opportunities to try to make plays, and do they want to make them? So much space back there when you punt the football. But the thing is, look at all these guys flying down the field. All the speed on the field for that punt coverage team. And you can tell they caught
just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Though there are some notable exceptions, typically great pass rushers aren't nose tackles, but that was a great pass rush.
They're not nose tackles usually, those great pass rushers, but they are grown men. I mean, those are some adults in there. Those are the 300-plus pounders that will just destroy you in the run game. But nice job using his hands, using some power to shrink that pocket and get the sack.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Here's Moore to throw. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Throws for the tight end. And they're not on the same page there.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks.
Guys, look at this. You're surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Fourth down, Moore. Throwing right. And it's incomplete. The defense knocks it away as we have knocked down 3/4 and head to the 4th. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. So 1st down will open up the final period. They'll run the option. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job of assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
Running to the left. Picks up the 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
Winning 1st down is such a big deal on defense. Like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that 1st down.
They'll run the option. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem is, defensively, you've got so much to cover. Nice jump game. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, and make plays, too.
They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
All right, 4th and short. You need a field goal to take the lead. There's less than a minute left right now. I don't think you get aggressive here on 4th down. Just kick the field goal to give yourself a chance to win this game.
And it's good! They have taken the lead here in the 4th.
And I think I like the call, man. You got an opportunity to take the lead in the 4th quarter. Go for the kick. He executes it perfectly. Defense, now it's your turn. We got the lead. We got to get a stop.
From inside the 10, here he comes. The Kansas offense returns to the field. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's going to galvanize them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Moore. This time it's complete.
And quarterback, receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. The Jayhawks getting set on 1st and 10. Moore to the air. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
And a lot of times football, man, it's just about confidence and feeling good and getting in a rhythm. That's not what this offense has done all day. And now in a moment where you need it, you got to put it together. Where do they go? Like, who is their go-to guy? What is their go-to play? They've struggled all day, but you can erase all of that with one drive right there.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. He would love to have picked up the 1st down there, but saving the timeouts, saving the clock, much more important right now.
Yeah, that could save the game, because now I can work the middle of the field still. Now I can still take those shots deep. When I get without timeouts and those start to dwindle, I get very predictable.
And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Rushes on him. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
And this offense does not come up big. Man, you needed that 1st down. And listen, the communication with this offense and the execution has left a little bit to be desired, and especially in a big moment right here when you had to have a score and you had to have the 4th down conversion.
Kansas will take a timeout. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Now on the option. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Motion from the wideout. Dragged down right at the line of scrimmage, and it'll be 4th down. Now the Jayhawks have exhausted their complement of timeouts. And they've used their last timeout, and now the offense can start burning the clock. No good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3.
Man, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make great. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Dante Moore. Bringing the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
This offense hasn't had a ton of success today. It's because I think of some of the issues in the passing game. They've never had the rhythm. Protection has been a bit spotty and iffy. Quarterback's got to raise his level of play here late in this 2-minute situation if they're going to get the win.
Fires left. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Taking it the other way. Defense making the play. Hey, it never hurts to pad the stats on D either, right? And they'll be able.
All right, y'all. That's enough of that. They had a good run. Let's see.